Yeah, this may be a Nipsey month. I don't know. It's your boy Crypto Blood. Welcome to another episode of My Two Satoshis. It is April 2nd, 2019. Got to give a shout out to my man Alpha One for the song request Keys to the City by Nipsey Hussle. That is off that Marathon album. Yes, the marathon continues again. This is a Nipsey week. We're playing all Nipsey Hussle music. R.I.P. to a legend, man. You know, this is still a shocker, man. I'm a proponent. I believe that the universe is deterministic. So, meaning, you know, everything is already planned out. Whether you believe in the creator or not, I think things are already in motion from the beginning of the universe. But stuff like this makes me second guess that. You know, it definitely makes me, it just doesn't feel like that was supposed to happen. But what's going on, people? Hope you guys are doing well today. We're going to get right into things for this Tuesday. And the first article, of course, we got to touch on this topic. Bitcoin skyrockets, it moons. We're going to talk about what happened. In my opinion, it was a short squeeze. So we're going to talk about what's going on with the markets, if this is a true rally, if this is the spark of a new bull run or a bull rally. I don't think so. But I'm not bearish. You know, like I've told you guys before, some of you may be new. Back in the midst of the bear market turmoil we were going through in 2018, when some of your biggest bulls were coming out there saying that we were going to the Bitcoin 1200, Bitcoin 1800. I was never under that assumption. I never had that in mind. I said that Bitcoin would never go lower than 3,000. And if we did, there were some serious problems that we as a general public in this crypto community didn't know about or weren't aware of, that was causing this bear market to go even further into the red. So I call 3,000 as the low, while many people were saying that we were going much lower. Again, I'm not a crypto bear, I'm Crypto Blood. So we'll take a look at this article here in a second and see what the Daily Hodl has to say about it. Elon Musk is in the news. You won't believe what his favorite altcoin is. It's not Bitcoin. I gave that away. It's an altcoin. So we'll take a look at what his favorite altcoin just might be. So you guys will probably be shocked at what coin Elon Musk picked. So we'll take a look at that in a second. But let's check out that market cap. We are currently at $163 billion. Nice pop there. Bitcoin's dominance actually not much higher. So that makes me think that a lot of this pop probably expressed itself also in the alts. It's at 50.83%, and I think yesterday we were at 50.25%. So let's take a look at what's going on here. Bitcoin, look at that huge candle, and this is on the hour, right? Out of Coinbase. In total, at its peak, we got in 2 hours we moved 22%, and we came back. As we were moving up, I was telling the guys, like, yeah, 5,100 is the next area that we're going to see resistance without a shadow of a doubt. Why did I know this? Because manually trading is a simple art, people. It's so simple, it's hard. All you have to do is look for the last support area. Guess where that was? Right there. That was the last support area. So previous support becomes future resistance. So that was a previous support area. So therefore, I'm just going to do a line like that. And we're going to scroll all the way back and look at that. Just about there. Now I'm looking at this just from market price behavior, because it was like a melt up. You know, we were melting up towards that area. I told you guys this was the area we needed to break above, right here. Okay, this whole area right here. Once we did that, and I'm just going to draw a line, horizontal line there as well. Once we broke above that area, it was a complete explosion. And what most likely happened here, guys, is a lot of shorts were positioned right here to guard against this area. It's just a game against the bulls and bears. So you had a lot of shorts here, or at least you had a lot of short covering positions here. That's more accurately stated. There were short covering positions here, and so that means if you're short the market, you make sure you have your short covering, your stop losses set in there, and your stop loss is to cover or exit a short. You're actually buying the stock or asset back. So that's what happened. Boom. It just caused a massive short covering in addition to some buying up, as well as we blew past that. You had bulls in there that had buy stop orders above the market as well. So they probably had their buy stops right above this area here, right above here. They probably had them somewhere around here. And so once the markets got to that area, it bought in. So you had a lot of short covering and people buying it up. So that's what happened, in my opinion. This does not mean, again, I believe 3,000 is in. That's the floor. That should be the floor for us. I'm not too convinced because it was still on low volume up until that point. I'm not too convinced that this was anything other than a technical move, but a good one at that. I'm glad we did make that. At least that gives us more life above trying to test this 3,000 mark here. So any move away from 3,000 is good news for me. So yeah, that's where we are right now, people. Let's take a look at that first article out of the Daily Hodl, and it's about this move up. Crypto markets add 15 billion in 24 hours as Bitcoin reaches for dominance. Industry expands at rapid pace. It says here that Bitcoin dominance hovers at 51%. As investors have added 15 billion to the market caps within the last 24 hours. The total market cap now stands at 162 billion, up 10% from 47 billion yesterday, according to data compiled by CoinMarketCap. And remember, guys, that the market cap is not dollar for dollar. It's probably more like for every dollar, it's adding $50, $10 and $50 on the market cap. So it's between 10 to 1 and 50 to 1 difference in the market cap versus the actual dollars in circulation in this market. Appearing on Bloomberg Markets European Open, and actually was up while this came on. Maddie Greenspan, senior market analysis at crypto trading platform eToro, says today's Bitcoin rally, which pushed the price of the world's largest cryptocurrency to an all-time high for 2019, is organic. The movement has been building up for a few months now, since the mid-December lows. We've been kind of gaining some gradual momentum. Initially, it was in some of the smaller cryptocurrencies and altcoins. We saw a bit of value investing where some of those cryptos were surging. Some of them have doubled, tripled, or even quadrupled in value since then, whereas Bitcoin has been a bit more stable. Greenspan says it's important to note that the 200-day moving average and the jump above the resistance level. The move this morning seems to be a technical move that was caused by a jump above the 4,200 level. That's exactly what I feel. According to Greenspan, traders have been eyeing the resistance level for weeks, maybe even more than weeks. He's also believed adoption will continue to be a main part of the evolution of cryptocurrencies and will underpin Bitcoin's long-term success. Throughout this crypto winter, he says, that we've seen over the past year, we've actually seen the industry growing at a rapid pace. Certainly there have been some companies that went under because they didn't manage their books right. They were relying on a very high crypto price. But that's what the bear markets are all about. That's when business models are tested. By following top talent, industry insiders are able to gauge how rapidly the space is growing and how much conviction there is in the crypto sphere. He continues to say here that blockchain and crypto keywords are trending on LinkedIn. We can see that they are demanding higher and higher pay for blockchain developers. Just because the prices have been falling doesn't mean much. The industry has been growing at a rapid pace. Greenspan dismissed suggestions that the latest pump is tied to April's Fool's Day. He singled out a prank article by finance magnates which said that the U.S. Securities Exchange Commission had finally approved a Bitcoin ETF. When the article first appeared, there was no indication in the headline that it was a joke. And shout out to Zed in the Crypto Blood Signals room. He dropped that in there this morning. I didn't even know about it until he dropped that in there, and now this article is also talking about that particular April's Fool article. But I'm with him on this one. This is definitely not from that article. It didn't trigger anything. This is all technical. And is it organic? Yeah, it's organic from the standpoint of it's an organically technical breakout, but organically from a demand perspective, like an actual need for Bitcoin, or these altcoins? No, it's purely speculative still at this point, and it has been for a long time. We're not at the point yet in this cryptocurrency industry where demand is actually pulling price. When we get there, that's when I'll be very excited, and nothing will be able to stop it at that point. He finishes up by saying that article came out about 18 hours before the pump happened. I think that everybody understood that it was April Fool's Day joke. So if there were algos that were tricked by that, I don't think that that's what would have caused such a massive move. I agree with him on that. What do you guys think about this move? Is it the spark of a new bull rally, or is it just a bear market rally? You guys let me know your thoughts on that. But again, I'm just glad we're one step further away from 3,000. That just supports my notion that 3K is the bottom. Second article is out of CCN. It's about my man Elon Musk. He reveals his favorite crypto on Twitter, and hint, it says it's not Bitcoin. As I stated at the beginning of the video, it says here billionaire Elon Musk has a favorite cryptocurrency. It's Dogecoin. We knew Musk was a fan of crypto after he touted the brilliance of Bitcoin, suggesting paper money would eventually disappear. His preference for Dogecoin comes as a welcome surprise and has embroiled the meme happy community. After months of the crypto community trying to get Elon Musk's attention with the Bitcoin lightning torch, the Tesla founder finally took the bait. Only it wasn't Bitcoin Musk responded to in April's Fool's Dogecoin poll, in which he is named among potential CEO candidates alongside heavy blockchain hitters Vitalik Buterin, Charlie Lee, and Marshall Hagner. So Musk tweeted this here: Dogecoin might be my favorite cryptocurrency. It's pretty cool. Now you guys know that he and the founder of Dogecoin have had some interactions. I don't know if they've met, but they have talked. I think the founder of Dogecoin helped Elon Musk with some Twitter bot issues that he was experiencing last year. And I don't know, maybe they talked behind the scenes. I'm not too sure. But it says here that that's a good thing considering Musk ran away with nearly 3/4 of the vote at last check, 69%, followed by Hagner, Buterin, and then Charlie Lee, respectively. He is already at the helm of Tesla, SpaceX, and the Boring Company, to name a few. What's one more? Musk's declaration inspired much and varied memes from the Doge community. So here are a few memes. Goes on to say here, Musk couldn't have picked a better time to jump on the Dogecoin bandwagon after the top 26 coin rallied by double digits on April Fool's Day. Today, the mineable cryptocurrency that was created as a joke is up another 3%. The beauty of Dogecoin has been its decentralized nature, considering nobody controls the project. It is described as an internet currency and has gained rockstar status in the crypto community for its Shiba mascot. Jackson Palmer, who created Dogecoin in 2013, is no longer associated with Doge or any cryptocurrency. Musk's interest in the project must surprise nobody more than Palmer, who is either kicking himself or patting himself on the back right now. It says, meanwhile, the Dogecoin team ribbed their followers with an April Fool's joke in which they stated, "We have listened to your concerns. We have decided the Dogecoin does need a CEO, someone who can lead us into the future while maintaining the core values of what we are." It's just interesting to see that. I mean, it's kind of lighthearted. I don't think Elon Musk really thinks that Dogecoin is the best coin or anything. It's probably more so him being enticed by the community. And Dogecoin was like the third coin I'd ever invested in or bought after Litecoin. It was very similar to Litecoin, a little bit faster than Litecoin, but it was just a community. That's what made Dogecoin such a great project back then, and it was really profitable to mine. So there was a lot of money to be made mining Dogecoin and Litecoin. They are both script algos, but I think more so what entices people, if they're still around, is the community with Dogecoin. Because at the end of the day, there is no real differentiation between any of these coins. But at the end of the day, it's just a transfer of wealth, and you can use any of these coins to do that. So you guys let me know your thoughts on why you think Elon Musk picked Dogecoin as his favorite coin. I remember we ponied up some money to take the Jamaican bobsled team to the Olympics, the Winter Olympics that year. I think it was 2014. And then later that year, we ponied up money to take Jeff Weiss, NASCAR driver. We sponsor him. We were the first to do that. Like before Litecoin and the UFC and all that, like this community was doing major things all the way back then, 2014. So anyway, that's my 2 Satoshis for today, April 2nd, 2019. I'm feeling a little bit better today, people. Shout out to my man Alpha One for that song request, Keys to the City. And again, rest in peace to a legend, Nip Hustle, Neighborhood Nip. It's your boy Crypto Blood. That's my 2 Satoshis for April 2nd, 2019. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. I'm out here, people. Holla!